already know Kandi Burruss is going through this shit right now. Okay. She's having a horrendous divorce, and it just started. Okay. She's already having a horrendous divorce. Todd trying to take her kids, allegedly. Todd trying to take the money that she had from before they were married. Todd allegedly is resentful of her and everything she has accomplished. And I want to get into that because especially with women being so successful nowadays, they're working really hard to keep us down. Now, y'all, today we're doing a video about something that Portia Williams said during, I guess she was doing an interview I don't really know, but we're going to get into it and get into ways of spotting men who are jealous of you. Okay, let's just get cut to the point. Men who might be jealous of you because you have succeeded in whatever you decided to do, and the whackums and ways to spot them before you get too entangled in the foolishness. Okay, here we go. Hold on. So you ready? Successful women attract jealous men. Listen, and I want to say this. Let me say this before we even. Okay, but let me say this. A lot of these men don't even realize. Let me take this off. I'm hot. I'm actually hot. Don't even realize, I think sometimes, that that's what they're doing. Don't even fully comprehend that they are resentful of your accomplishments and your goals, right? A lot of them don't even see it for what it is until it's too late. We're too deep. And the next thing you know, they're trying to take you for everything you have. All right. Now, you could be a Portia Williams, or you could be the assistant manager at Title Max. You could be the girl who runs the retail, what do you call it? The building manager. Okay. And for whatever reason, this man will resent you, okay, regardless of what he may or may not have, okay,
or has a certain goddess energy. There are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, we have businesses, we have things, we have to be careful, because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling on our feet, they actually get with us and then hate on us. They get with us and want to conquer us, want to tear us down. So we have to be very vigilant. We have to pray for a certain level of discernment when we date, because when men come around, you have to be able to feel his spirit and not what he's saying, because baby, they will run your ass through a tornado and you won't know what happened. A woman has a certain power or has a certain goddess energy. There are some men that get with us and they want to tear us down. So we honestly all have to be careful. All of us women who are upward, we have businesses, we have things, we have to be careful, because even though you would think, oh, men are just falling on our feet, they actually get with us and then hate on us. They get with us and want to conquer us, want to tear us down.
Yeah, Simon had his little bit of money and we ain't calling him broke. And a man who's trying to drag you down isn't necessarily broke. I need us to comprehend that. He's not necessarily broke, right? But he's mad that you don't necessarily need him for every piece of rice you eat, for everything and for every wish that you want. They'll turn around and say, oh, they want you to be able to do this and do that for yourself, but then resent you because you're able to actually do these things and want them instead of needing them. They want their life in you. They want your life in their hands. So when they feel like they can squash you, and a woman who has something going for her, who he sees, oh, she got into a decent college. Let me, like I said, I don't even know if it's cognitive or if it's unconscious. Let me sabotage her life. She's about to graduate. Let me do this. We have heard, I believe it was last year, maybe the beginning of this year, it was about 6 women. A couple of those women were Olympic champions, okay, who were taken out of here by a husband or a boyfriend who was mad that they had something outside of them. You heard me correctly. Mad that they had something, that this woman was able to buy a home, that she wasn't just fucked up and struggling, that she could just say, you know what, if I wanted to, not that they were at the time, but just so upset at the fact that if she wanted to leave, she would not be homeless and fucking destitute. But preparing our girls and making them fully understand that if you open up yourself to a man that will drag you to the pits of hell, he will in fact drag you to the pits of hell. I know people who lost jobs behind men calling and harassing them at work, calling and sabotaging them at school, harassing them, creating arguments. Why? Because she might have an exam today. She might have a final. She might have an important meeting at work. And again, I'm not a man. I'm not here to tell y'all, oh, they do it on purpose or they don't. I don't know the thought process. I don't care. I know that we have to always put ourselves first. Teach our girls to always put themselves first and to have discernment with who we allow into our lives. Because Kandi worked so fucking hard for everything that she has. Todd is the type of guy who wouldn't even allow Kandi to help pay for his daughter's college. You hear me? But now he wants to take everything that he has. When a man show you who he is, even if it's not in aspect to you specifically, when he show you who he is, 1000% believe it. 1000% believe it. If he could leave his own child to be destitute, to try to struggle, to figure it out, because I have to pull myself up by the bootstraps, then he is going to try to take everything from you. When men show you who they are, the first sign of it, believe them. Again, he doesn't have to be fucked up and destitute. You have to pay attention. You have to listen. When he talks, you listen. I talk to y'all, talk to my friends. When I am around a man, let him run his mouth. I wait to see if he even gives a hell about my opinion. That's number one. You know, if we're having a conversation or he's just running his fucking head off, but I'm gonna let him talk more because I need to know what you think about certain things. I need to dissect everything because it will affect your life forever.